It's a story of a statue lost for 50 years that has now been found. Back in 1967, 15-year-old Victor Grant died tragically during summer camp. He was a devout Catholic and altar boy. Following his death, the Sisters of St. Joseph at St. Agnes Catholic School in Carroll Gardens were there for Victor's mom, Miss Grant, finding her a job and teaching her how to drive. And to show her gratitude, the mother gave them a gift, this statue. But that statue soon went missing. For 5 decades, pastors came and went at St. Agnes Church, and Victor's friend Bill Gorman kept asking if he could search for it, until one day that answer was yes. And Bill Gorman joins us now to tell us about this lifelong search and how the statue was discovered. Bill?
Well, just recently the parish convent building was sold. And I said to one of our priests now, Father Alex, you think we could get to the basement and look? I always thought it might be there. Yeah. And there it was. A little disappointing when we saw it, but it was there. So that was a great thing. What
did it feel like when you saw that statue for the first time? You've been looking for it for so long.
It felt fantastic because it was a big room and it was on the other side of the room. So until we got on top of it, you couldn't tell the condition that it was in. So that initial thing was just like, oh, finally, I knew it would be here. You know, I always had a feeling it would be there.
And we just kind of explained a little bit about why it's such an important statue, but can you tell me further about what your friendship was like with Victor, what it was like to lose him, and what it was like to see the nuns treat his mother with so much kindness?
You know, Victor and I were both altar boys. He was a year older than me, but we went to the same grammar school. And what I remember, I guess, more is the time after his death. At 14, you're not thinking, and certainly that had an effect of a peer dying, but more I do remember Mrs. Grant and how the sisters reached out to her, and she was extremely grateful for that. And they really, I think, as I look back now, got her through it, you know, the loss of her only child.
I mean, it's incredible. It's an incredible story, and it's incredible to hear that it's affecting you so many years later. You talk about it with this passion. Like, it really clearly affected you to see this.
It did, and I guess that's why I was so upset when it was gone, because I just kind of thought this was her, Mrs. Grant's memorial to her son and her thank you to the sisters. And it had to be removed. It was, you know, because of circumstances, but I just felt they couldn't have thrown that away. I was young then. I really didn't follow it at the time. You know, life goes on. You get married, raise children, go to work every day. It was always in the back of my mind. And it was just great. It was a great feeling to find it.
Absolutely, that makes sense. Now, what are the plans going forward with this statue? Will they be able to repair the damaged parts? Are they going to put it back out? What's the plan here?
Well, from what Father Paul and Father Alex tell me, the diocese has said it can't be repaired. So graciously, our current priests have said they would replace it. They are in the process of planning what's a Mary garden on the side garden of the church, and they will place a statue there, and it will have Victor's name on it. Most likely, it's not going to be the same statue.
Will it be an exact replica? Is that
Father Alex has mentioned something about knowing people who do laser reproduction, so I don't know yet, but I'm just thankful to them that they're going to just, you know, have his name out there again and the memory of what went on.
Is the statue incredibly damaged? I know we can see a little bit of an image of it back here, but what makes it so that it's past repair?
It is decapitated and the hands are missing. You know, I don't know what happened with that blue paint on the bottom, where that came from, but I don't know. I'm not a professional. It is concrete, and I think that's part of the problem.
And what does it feel like to you to know that your friend's statue is going to live on, a statue for your friend is going to live on, there's going to be a space for it, people can remember him, people can remember what the nuns did, you will have a place to go. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot. I mean, I'm a lifelong parishioner who lived right across from the school down the block from the church, and 3 generations before me. So it means a lot for me, and as a history person, that's my background, to preserve those kind of things and pass them on, I think is very important.
Bill Gorman from what is now St. Paul and St. Agnes Parish, thank you so much for being with us today and for sharing
the story.
Yeah, it's incredible. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Christine Persichetti, anchor of Currents News. If you like what you saw, please hit the like button on this video. And if you want to see more content just like it, subscribe and click on the bell for notifications. Thanks for watching, because we are putting your faith in the news.